Hello, everyone. I hope you have had a very nice time last week. And today we have a very interesting topic again, which will help you to build your sentences much better. That's degree in German. So here we will learn to make, compare things. Okay, you can compare the verbs, you can compare the situation, and so on, right? So this is what we will learn in this class, and this will definitely help you to be clear in communication, and whatever you want to say, you will be able to do that with much more confidence. Yeah. All right. So I hope you guys had reviewed the previous videos already and you have no doubts so far. If there are any doubts, please feel free to put in the chat and I will be more than happy to cover them. Yeah. All right. So without wasting time now, let me directly jump to the topic. All right. Let me share my screen. Hopefully, you are able to see my screen already. Yeah. Okay. All right, so this is the topic you can see here. And before going in detail, let me take few examples to make life easier for you, like what we are going to cover in this class. Let me go down. Hopefully, you are able to see my screen very clearly now. Yeah. All right. So here, for example, take three persons here. Okay, more than one. Okay, whenever you want to compare something, you have to have at least more than one, right? Then you can compare, right? It can be more than two also. Yeah. Now let's take example to get going. For example, if I say he runs fast, this person runs fast, runs fast. Okay, this is simple. It's talking about this person, but when we are comparing these two, for example, then how we will say? We will change this, right? We will say that he runs faster than someone, right? This person, right? Say A. Okay. So this is what is comparative degree. When you are comparing with one person, right? Then you are comparing like, okay, he runs faster than this person, right? But when you are saying that he is the fastest of all, right? Then how you will say? He runs the fastest or he runs fastest. Okay, so it means that whoever is running, he is the one who runs faster than anyone else. Okay, so this is what we are going to cover. Okay, so how to make sentences that we will see later. First, let's see how to make this comparative degree, right? Because in German it is different, not like in English you have fast, faster, fastest. Yeah, fastest. It's very simple in English, right? But how it is in German is little bit tricky. We have five ways, okay, five different ways of making this, okay, different versions you will see, okay, and we will cover all these five ways, and we'll take four examples each, okay, and then we will get done with it, okay. So now let's start with a simple one. Okay, let's take this example. Some adverbs which are simple. Okay, for them it doesn't change much. Okay, so for example, this is snell, right? Snell is fast. So how you will make it in comparative degree here when you are comparing with two people in English? What we are doing? We are using er here, and here you are using this as a suffix. Here also in German, we will use like this. Right first snell, okay, and use er here, okay, when you are comparing two people. But when you are saying that he is the fastest, so again put snell and put here st, but we say snellsten, okay. Because of it is dative, so always en will come. Forget about this for now. Just see here how it is. St is coming. So what we are adding? Snell plus st. Okay, and en is coming because of in dative, right? We have seen that. But just for now, you just remember with sten, right? This is first category. Okay. I hope so far there is no doubt. Okay, this is very simple. I'm taking very simple example first. Snell, sneller, schnellsten. Okay. What is the rule? Just add in schnell er when you are comparing with one other person, and he's the superlative. Then you use sten with right? Let us take one simple example. If I say he runs fast, so how we will say he runs fast? Then we will say läuft. Okay, I hope these things you know already, and we have seen in A1. So now we will say läuft schnell. We will say läuft schnell. That means he runs fast. But when I say that he runs faster than someone, okay, then we'll say läuft schneller. Schnell and then er. And schneller and then someone. Then you say als is. He runs faster than I do. Okay, something like this. Yeah, läuft schneller als. For now, just concentrate on this part that he runs faster. But if I say that girl is running the fastest, then I will say, let me go down. What is changing is this, right? When I say this girl runs the fastest, sie läuft schnell, and then sten. This ending you have to add. So she runs the fastest. She runs the fastest. He runs fast. He runs faster, or they run faster. You can make sie laufen, okay, laufen schneller. Yeah, something like this. Is there any problem, any doubt so far in this example? Because if you understood this one, right, the basic, okay, what is the rule we learned? Let us just write schnell, schnell again, schnell again. Here we are adding er, okay. Here we are adding sten with schnellsten. This prefix you have to remember, okay, simple, right? Let us take another example. For example, I'm saying langsam, right? Someone is doing something very slowly or something like that, slow. So if I say he drives slow, what I will say, I'm driving slower. But if someone else is driving being very slow, then the most slowest you can say, then I will say that they are driving the slowest, right? So how we'll make? Simple. Just put here langsam, put er, and langsam, again put, and then what you have to put? sten. Is there any doubt, guys? This is first category what we are learning, okay? We will make one example. If I say he drives slowly, so how we'll say? Fährt. Fahren is to drive, right? I will say fährt langsam. How we will say? Fährt langsam. Any doubt in this one? This is very simple sentence, right? Then fahren, already you know how to make, right? And this is langsam, right? Slowly. There is no change in this because it's talking about one person. But when I'm comparing with another person, okay, then I'll say he drives slower than someone else. So how I will say? That girl, sie fährt langsamer. Langsamer. Er we are adding here. Als so and so. This is the rule, right? What we are learning today is this guy, okay? These words we are learning. These sentences you can form by yourself, but I'm giving you to make you understand why it is so important. But if I say that the boy runs the slowest or drives the slowest, then I'll say der Junge fährt the slowest, right? Last one. So how it will become? Langsam, sten, right? Simple. Langsamsten. Langsamsten, right? Any doubt, guys, in this part? I hope there is no doubt so far in this one. Now let us move to another category. Okay, let me see if someone has put any comment here. no comments, right? So I hope this sentence is very clear. So if you start making sentences like this, then they will understand that you are moving from A1 to A2 or in the direction of B1. Yeah, in between. Yeah. So you see there, junge fährt am langsam, am langsamsten. Yeah. Nothing we are doing, just putting sten and then rest sentence is simple, right? Guys, any doubt is there, then you put in the chat and I will be more than happy and glad to explain it. Okay. One sentence I am giving you to make. Let us see. Billig. Yeah. When we say this is the meaning of billiger, cheap, something is cheap. If I say the pen is cheap, the pen is cheap. So how it will become cheaper? Billig, billig, put er. And then the cheapest, put billig again and sten. This is simple, right? Nothing. So who can make this sentence? The pen or the house is the cheapest. This house is the cheapest. Let me see who can make this sentence. Okay. I just want to give you 30 seconds for this one. Just try it out. If it is wrong, no worries. Okay. This house is the cheapest and put in the chat. Let me see who can try this out. Yeah. This house, that house, or my house, any type of sentence you can make. Okay. My house is the cheapest. Who can try? I'm giving 30 seconds. Let me see. Who is the first? Cheap is billig. This is the rule. And billiger is cheaper. And billigsten is the cheapest. Right? Billigsten is the cheapest. All right. Another 10 seconds. And then I will write the sentence. All right. So let me write the sentence. So my house is mein Haus. Mein Haus ist, mein Haus ist am billigsten. Am billig and then sten. Anything is there in this sentence? Very simple, right? This is very simple. Mein Haus ist am billigsten. I hope this is clear to everyone. Yeah, I see the response. That's correct. Yeah. So this is very simple sentence. Now let us move to another category, which is very, very important to understand, that there are changes sometimes. This is not so easy like I am showing you. That okay, put here langsam, langsamer, and langsam, and sten. This is not so easy always in German. That's why we are learning this. Otherwise, there is no topic, right? Everyone can just put er, sten, and over. And there are 5 ways how they are making this comparison in German. Okay, not every rule is same. Not every word follows the same rule. That's why we are learning this in this class. Okay. So now the rule is next one that we have to see, that any word, for example, spät. Okay. Any word which is ending with these letter T, D, and you can say this one, okay, Z or S. These are the words, okay. We will take example, don't worry about it, but just concentrate what I'm saying. Any word like this, which is ending with any one of these, okay, then the rule is little bit different, and that we will see how it is, okay. So let me see, anyone has any doubt? No, right? All right. So now, if I say that he comes late, he comes later than me, he comes the late means the last, something like that. So how to make that sentence, we'll see later. First see the comparison. So spät, and then there is no problem with später. But now what happens with spätsten? That is what we learned, right? Put sten. But when this stays there at the end, then you have to put one e. Okay, so this rule is called e insertion rule. So you are inserting one extra e. Okay, because otherwise it is difficult to pronounce if you just write like this, a spetston. So just to make it easy to read, it becomes a speteston. Yeah. So spet, speta, speteston. Yeah. Anyone has any doubt so far? So similar like this loud. Loud is to you can say loud. So loud, louder, loud, louder, and here you will say loud again you will put and sten, but there's a e, loudesten. Anyone has any doubt so far in this one? You can put in the chat if you have any doubt. This is very simple, right? Let us take one example. Okay, one example. Someone has pinged something. No, right? Everyone is clear. So if I say we come late, we come late. It's very simple, right? First one, spet is late. So how to make sentence? We come is very simple. We are common, common, and then you are not comparing with anyone. You are just saying you are talking about this person, right? Means group of people, right? We are common spet. But when you compare with someone, you say I come later than him, something like this. Then you are comparing one person with the other person, okay? Or you will say that I come later than usual, or we come later than usual, usual. Yeah. So generally you are coming on time, but we are coming later than usual. Usually you are coming on time, but today we are coming late. So how to make this sentence? Very simple. Just make we are. Anyone has put anything? No, right? We are common, and then this is comparison, right? So this aspect you will add er. So we will say we are common spatter, als usual is givenless, right? So this is a word that you have to learn. Givenless, yeah, givenless, yeah. So like this, givenless. Anyone has any doubt so far? I'm saying we come later than usual. Then you will say we are common, spatter, als givenless. This, and if I say we come later, the latest, okay, then you will say spatesten, spatesten. Yeah, this is the simple thing that will change, nothing more. I hope this part is very clear that we are adding e. That's why we are taking this as a second category. Anyone has any doubt so far? Let me see. Someone has put anything in the chat. This will definitely help you to grow if you know these rules. Okay. Let me now move to next category. Okay. You can take another example. For example, Zeus is sweet, right? Zeus. So how you will make the comparative? You will say Zusha, and this is the trick here. Okay. So because again this set is coming here as per the rule what we learned, STEN, but one E here. So Jusesten. Yeah. Jusesten. So Jush, Jusa, Jusesten. So this is sweet, sweeter, the sweetest, the sweetest. So this is how you will make for this kind of thing. Okay, er is here same, but here you are adding extra e. Okay, let me see, anyone has any doubt? No, right? Let us take another word. Okay, these words I'm taking so that it will be easy for you. Stalls, like I'm proud of myself. I'm proud. He is more prouder than me. They are the proudest, something like this. So here again Z is there, right? And I told you that rule will be different here as well, right? So but here there will be no problem. You can put here, but Stolsten. So according to general rule STN, but here this one should come. Guys, any doubts so far? This is rule number 3 and it's very simple. After we cover all the rule 5, then we will learn more sentences and then we will see that you guys are able to follow or not. Simple rule says add ER, STN with but here one extra e, because whenever any word is ending with these and beta and these things, right, x, then you are adding extra e to make pronunciation, easier. Otherwise you can't pronounce it easily, right? I hope this is very clear to everyone. Let me give you one, simple example. Okay, I will say um, he is very, or let me say the fruit is, sorry, the fruit is sweet. If I say this is simple, there's no comparison. I'm talking about this one, right? Right? So you know what is fruit? Obst, right? You can say the Obst ist süß. Das Obst ist süß. Yeah? Yeah? This is a small one, right? But when I'm saying, I'm comparing it with something else, then I'm saying süßer, right? But if I say that, okay, honey, for example, the honey is the sweetest. If I say something like this, then how it will change? We are bothering about this. This is easy, right? So you will say süß and sten, but because of this one extra e. Is there any doubt? So the sentence will be, can anyone try this sentence? The honey is the sweetest. Let me see who can make this sentence. I have given you enough clue. This sweetest. Honey, if you don't know, if I tell you this, then there is no sentence. It's very simple, right? Okay, let me give you 10 seconds. Let me see who can try this out, and then I will give you the direct answer. These are very simple sentences. There's nothing difficult about these. Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm checking if anyone has any doubt so far. No doubt. Perfect. So I will say der Honig. What I will say? Der Honig. Der Honig. Honig ist the sweetest, I'm saying. Süß. Süß and süßesten. Süßesten. Yeah. Simple, right? Nothing much is there in this one. If you have any doubt, please put in the chat and I will take more example on this. Let us take one very, very important category. This is type 3. Okay. And this type 3, you will see many people are confused with, umlaut. For example, O, U and O, U, right? For example, if I take alt, right, how the change will happen with alt, right? This is very important, guys. Concentrate here. Even in the first case also it will change. Let us see. Okay. So umlaut, A, O, U, if you see in the word, then the rule is little bit different. For example, here I am saying alt. According to general rule, what should be there? Alter. And then al, testen. Right? E will come because of the stn. That we have learned. But here it is changing. Because whenever you have something like this, right, you will see a change generally. Okay? So these will change even in this one and even in the superlative one. So this becomes alt, alter, altesten. Okay, let's take another example. Jung. So again, you see here U, right? So again, this will change junge. This will be same, right? There's no problem with this. Yeah. And what is changing is this guy. Yeah. And here I will say jungsten. Jungsten. Yeah. No, here don't put E. Yeah. This is simple rule, STEN. Right? jungsten. This extra E comes only in case of I told you what, right? Just now, right? Day, this one, or X, Z. In that case, you will add extra E. Yeah. Otherwise, it is same. We are learning here this case, umlaut case. Jung, junge, jungesten. And one most important word that I see people making hell lot of mistake is gross. Yeah. Gross. Gross is the meaning of gross is big or tall, right? So how this will be? People, many people I see, they put grosser, yeah, which is wrong. Here also you see o is there, right? So it will change umlaut, yeah, and this is also very important. So guys, concentrate here, okay? Gross, according to general rule, what should come? STEN. But what happens sometimes when this beta is double S already? So you ignore this also. So what comes here? Größten. Just TEN. Größten. So if you make these mistakes in the exam, okay, if you make these mistake in the exam, put S and all that, they will just give you 0 marks thinking that you have not studied this topic properly. Let me see, anyone has any doubt so far? No one has any doubt. All right. So if you make such mistakes in the exam, then they will give you direct 0 marks for the entire sentence. Okay. They will think that you have not understood the topic properly. Yeah. All right. I hope this part is very clear. I'm explaining again gross because O is there, umlaut, größer, and STEN will come because of double S, no S will come here. So größten. Yeah. All right. Let me give one example here. Okay. I'll say one house is there, another house is there, and this one is another house. So I'm saying this house, this house, this house is goes. What I'm saying? I'm talking this house is big. But I'm saying this house is bigger. Okay, or the school is bigger. So how we'll make the sentence? This is bigger, right? So this will change. So what the sentence will be? Die Schule ist, and this gross will change to what? Grosser. Umlaut. Don't forget about this. Yeah. So, and if I'm saying about something, or palace, or the building, or the Wohnung, okay, so I will say die Wohnung ist am größten. Yeah, größten. Any doubts so far, guys? This is very important. Many people make such mistakes in the A2 exam, and even in B1 also people don't care about putting umlaut, and then they get very bad marks. They think that they made it right and they get very bad marks because of such silly mistakes. Anyone has any doubts so far? I'm waiting for any doubts. You can put in the comment, no doubts. I hope you guys have no doubts. So I will move ahead because we are not having too much time, 45 minutes only for this class, because this is a short thema, but it's very important to, get good marks. Okay. Let's take another example. Kurz. Kurz meaning is short. Okay. So how the next one will be? Can anyone guess? This or this? Yeah, because umlaut will come. Yeah. And what about this? Can anyone guess? Kurz. Is that correct? Is that correct? Christian. Or anyone can try. Or this is wrong. Who can try this one? I will take the name of that person. Whoever tries this correctly, I will be very proud and very happy that you are listening me very carefully. And this is not a very difficult one. Yeah? This is not a very difficult one. What you have to concentrate here is this jet, right? So you have to put one extra E also. That we have learned, right? So these are small changes you have to always keep in mind. Okay, these are small changes that you have to keep in mind, and that's why I have segregated this topic. No one teaches you like 5 categories are there and learn this way. They just tell you put ER, STE, and that's all. But you struggle because when you have words like this, then you just put grosser, and then you get null. Okay, let us take another example. This is my favorite topic, and not favorite topic, I would say the favorite word. So for example, lang. Lang. Lang is like, quotes, long. Lang is long. So how it will be longer? Is it correct? No. I is also umlaut word, right? So you have to put umlaut. Langa. And then um Langston. Yeah, but don't forget this. Okay, don't forget this one. So if I say the book is longer. The book is longer. Very simple, right? Very simple sentence. How we will make das Buch ist länger. Länger. He is maybe comparing with something else, some other book in his mind. Okay? Or you can also make als and all that, right? Anyone has any doubt? Let me see again. I will take last example for this and then we will move to next category. Okay? And this word is again very, very important. Everyone uses this word almost every day and they make mistakes almost every day. Okay? So the word is oft. So he comes often. He comes often or regularly, something like that, right? Often. Yeah. So how this will change? You see again, your mind should immediately guess it. Okay. So after umlaut, FTER. And what about last one? Can anyone try this out? I am giving you not 15 seconds to try the last one. I am giving you a hint. Yeah, super. I see the response. I'm very happy when you are trying your best, you are learning. Yeah. So you see here, put this and put E also here. Someone has put größten or größten. Yeah. So that you have to see. Okay. Größten. Yeah. No here E. Yeah. Größten. Yeah. Größten. That's a different case. That you will come to know some words will behave differently. Okay. That you will learn by practice. I'm giving you a general rule which will help you to excel fast. You will not struggle. You will not have to memorize every word. Whenever you see, your mind will understand. Okay, O is there. So after um Eftesten. And E will come definitely because of T, right? This I have told you clearly, right? Yeah, I see the response from many of you, and I'm very happy and very proud that you are listening carefully. Okay, let me give you one example for this. Okay, if I say he travels the most often, the most often, how you will make this he? Sorry, see, my mind is just in German. So he travels the most often. So yeah, we have just seen oft, after, um, oft, sten with e. Don't forget this. Yeah, dunkler. So this one is very, very important to understand. Whenever you are seeing word ending with er and el, this will follow this pattern which I am explaining you. Okay, no one will explain you like this. They will just say that okay, memorize it. But these rules follow these patterns. Okay, so that's why we are taking extra effort to learn this, because people struggle for these reasons and they try to learn, and it's almost impossible to learn for every word, right? But if you know these rules, your mind will guess it fast. Yeah. And Dunkelston. There will be no change here. This will be like first one and put STEN. Any doubts so far, guys? If you are understanding, you can just give me thumbs up. Yeah, I'm getting it. Or you can say that no, I'm not getting it. And I will try to explain you again. Okay. If you get any doubts or difficulty in understanding. See the rule, ER or EL. The second one, E will vanish, okay? And the last one, there is no problem. Take the same word, dunkel, put STEN, dunkelsten. I hope this was very, very clear to you guys. Yeah? All right. Let us move to the last one for this category, and then we will take some words, not words, but example. Okay, this is the last type, type 5, and this doesn't actually follow any rule. Okay, this you have to just mug. Okay, mug up. For example, good, better, best in English. So good, they will say good. This will be not guter. Okay, don't make it like guter, gutesten. Don't make like this. People will laugh, will get crazy on you. Yeah. So this doesn't work. This doesn't follow any rule. Okay. You have to memorize good, besser, am besten. Yeah, am besten. So if I say, so I cook good, I cook well. Okay, if I say something like this, if I say I cook well, so I will say is koche gut. Means I'm cooking well. I'm good. I'm good. I'm not comparing with anyone. But if I'm comparing that she cooks better, she cooks better than me or someone. Okay, better than me or someone. I'm bothered about this part for today. So because of besser, this will become the kochen, kocht. You know already. Remove en, put te, and this will good will become besser. Don't write guter. Okay, G kocht besser. Okay, else maybe you can say me or something. Yeah, she cooks better than me. Sie kocht besser als ich. Don't put here miss and all. Okay, whenever you are comparing, the subject will be in the same nominative. Okay, yeah. All right. I hope this was also clear. Any doubt anyone has, you can feel free to put in the chat. Let us take 2-3 more words which doesn't follow rules. You have to just memorize these words. Okay, and you will come to know. Like we say, feel. Feel is like much. Yeah, too much. More. Then you will say mea. Mea. These words you know, I think, right? If you don't know, you have to memorize. Am meisten, viel mehr, am meisten, much more, the most, right? Something like this. There are many, many words that you have to just memorize based on this category, okay? I will take another example for now. Like you will say glad, gladly, okay? Ich mache gerne. Ich mache gern. Or ich koche gern. If I say I love to cook, ich koche gern. Or I like to cook, okay? I like to cook, ich koche gern. But how this changes is completely different, okay? Gern, in second it will be lieber. And the last will be am liebsten. Am liebsten. So guys, these words you have to just memorize. There's no other ways I can teach you. This is the only way you can do is that practice more and more, and then you will be good. Okay. For last you will say hawk. Hawk is high, but this changes very drastically, right? It will be like umlaut will come because of o, and this c will go, then and then with last one again you will get hexton. Yeah. So these don't follow rules. You have to just mug up. Let me see anyone has put anything in the chat. So hawk, heha, hexton. Yeah. So these words, please make a table and memorize it. Okay. The more and more you will practice, you will be good. Let me give 5 example, and let me test your understanding of the topic so far. Okay. Anyone has any doubts so far? Let me see in between before I give any question. So if I give you example, let us say, I work much. Okay, I work much. Or I will say, he works more than me. Or they work the most. So how you will make this sentence? Okay, this is much is viel, right? Viel, mehr, am, besten. meisten. We have seen already this, right? Viel, mehr, meisten. Can you try it? Meisten is the most, mehr is more, viel is much. Can you try this sentence? They work the most. Let me see who can try this out. This is very simple sentence. This is very, very simple sentence. I give you 30 seconds for this one. And then I will explain you. 30 seconds, 10 more seconds, and then I will explain you. Yeah. Another 4 minutes we have, so I will try to cover 2-3 more example, and then that is all. Okay. All right. So this is they work. So they is G, right? Work is arbeiten. Yeah. So I'll say Sie arbeiten, arbeiten the most, viel, mehr, am meisten. Viel, mehr, am meisten. The most is superlative. So I'll say Sie arbeiten am meisten. This is so simple. If you understand these rules, if you remember this is so simple. Let me see if anyone has any doubt so far. Okay. Okay. Let me give another example. He is older than me. Who can try this sentence? Let me see. Two sentences, okay? Let me go up a little bit. He is older than me, and it is our winter is colder than summer. Our winter is the coldest. Is the coldest. Coldest. Yeah. These two sentences, if you can make, I will be very glad, and I will understand that you have understood everything. And cold is kalt. Kalt. Old is alt. Yeah. And how to compare this, you know already. So let me see who can make it very correctly. If you make it wrong, no worries. I will explain you, and that will be the end of the class. Kalt. I'm just waiting for the answer, and then we will, you know. Both answer if I get, I will move further. I see the response coming in. That's nice. Try with the this guy. Winter is the coldest. You guys are trying your best. That's very nice. It's not a rocket science. It's very easy if you know the rules that I have explained you. This is very, very important, guys. Life will be very difficult if you don't understand these rules. Okay, so watch these videos again and again. I will say, if you have any doubts, and then just memorize some words. Okay, that's all. All right, now I will not wait further. So this sentence, I will say, er ist älter als ist. Yeah, and winter is the coldest. This winter, I will say, or this winter is the coldest. There are many winters, but this winter is the coldest. So I will say these are why? Because winter is masculine. Yeah, these are winter ist. How it will change? Rest, everything is simple. So kalt, kälter. This was the trick because of this ah. This is the trick. This will change to umlaut. Okay. Yeah, I see the answer, but that was the trick. You made mistake. Kältesten. Yeah. Keltesten. This E will come because of this T, and this A will change to A umlaut. So this was the most trickiest of all everything that I taught you in this class today. Okay. I hope you enjoyed it thoroughly. Okay. If you get any doubts, please watch this video and it will be very clear, and memorize for the last category that I told: gut, besser, am besten, yeah, viel, mehr, am meisten. These words don't follow any rules, so you have to just mug, you have to memorize. All right. I hope you enjoyed this class the most. And if you get any doubt, please feel free to put it in the chat. And we will meet again tomorrow, not tomorrow, in the next class on Saturday or Sunday. And that is going to be the most important of all classes so far, because we are going to learn, voice. Yeah, voice. So, for example, it is being done, it is done by me. So, something like this. Or I do it, everyone knows. Is markadas. Yeah. So you will say is tua das. Okay. Or is markadas. Markadas. But how I will say that it is being done, that we will learn.